8th. I had to go to Palm Springs and got a lot done. Ready for the next semester to start on Monday, or hopefully more ready than I was anyway. And then I had some work doing some construction building for some storage bins, I guess. I had hoped to make it a climbing wall, but that plan was kiboshed. So I haven't run yet. I'm about to run right now, but I thought I'd record this before it gets too dark. So let's go. Whoa. I wanted to run the Valley Loop today, one of my favorite runs, which comes through a nature preserve very close to the house. I got halfway, well, I got all the way to the start of the loop, or start of the Valley Loop, and the road was washed out, and it was barricaded. I didn't try to get past it. Just turned around and came back. Fortunately, that comes at the halfway point, so things could have been worse. I might have gotten, 5 miles and had to turn around. That would have been bad, or good. Would have led me to a 10-mile run, I guess. Nothing else seems to be doing that. But anyway, this week seems to be about lessons in not giving up, even though you run into some setbacks. So we'll take that. January 9th in the books. Whew, it is January 10th. Just finished another 6.3 miles and started very slow and tired because I spent most of the day sadly converting what was supposed to be a climbing wall into a storage bin because we decided we didn't want a climbing wall because you can't win them all, I guess. So I was pretty tired, but I went out for a run, started off slow and tired, but then I listened to a Washington Post podcast and then a New Yorker podcast, but then I switched over and was listening to the regrets on the run downhill back, and finished pretty strong and quickly, so that felt good, which is good because school starts tomorrow again, back to work, back to classes, online still, and I really am hoping that I can be positive and make an environment where we can start to build more of a community in the classroom. That has been lacking, and I worry a lot about kids. I see it in my own daughters. I see it in a lot of people around, just losing the ability to connect very well, very easily, and that's sad. I think I'm going to try to get the kids to talk to one another, maybe using the, I guess it's a game or a quiz, or I don't know what you call it. If you've heard the 2 truths and a lie, I think I'll throw some of those about myself and have them make up their own. And I'd be curious about you. So if you're watching this, why don't you throw a 2 truths and a lie down in the comments. And we'll see how we go, and we can see what we can find out about each other. Okay, talk to you tomorrow. It's Monday, January 11th, and school is back in session for both myself and Mickey. So she was back at cross-country practice. So we ran in Redlands from Prospect Park here. One of my favorite places to run. Although I run downtown from here, but it's a nice place to start and finish. So, new terrain. I gotta get here earlier though, so I can get back to running 10K instead of 5s. Or I mean, instead of 8s. Because I would like to keep with 6 miles a day as much as I can. So I feel like I'm making progress and not backsliding. My pace is bad enough. I would like to keep the mileage up. We will see. Talk to you tomorrow. Today I ran from Prospect Park in Redlands up to Sunset, which amounts to basically a 3-mile uphill, turning around and running 3 miles downhill. It's a tough climb to get up to that halfway point, but it does make for an enjoyable run home. And hopefully that's what the last 4 years and the next 4 years are going to feel like, if we can just get through this next 8 days. January 12th. Talk to you tomorrow. Terriers sounding off up there, so I gotta be quick here. It was a long, tough slog today. 6 miles, I made it. Thanks to blood thinners, had a persistent nosebleed through most of the day. But, you know, lisinopril, can't live with it, might die without it. So, you do what you gotta do. Talk to you tomorrow. Today was Trump's second impeachment. It is January 14th, Thursday, end of week 2, 2021. Today's run was hard, it felt tough. It started out with a mile of downhill, which just felt sore and beat my legs up, and then I just felt tired the rest of the way. So, not an auspicious end of the second week of the year, but life goes on. Let's see. It's been quite a week on the national news level, but personally, just sort of steady. Started the second semester of the school year. That's going fairly well as it can under the circumstances of remote learning, online, doing everything on digitally through a camera. It's strange. I should talk about that more sometime. But I did talk about how we're going to play some Two Truths and a Lie. So let's see. I won't give you the same one I give them because that was more oriented towards schoolish stuff. But let's see. I have what have I done? I don't know. Okay, Two Truths and a Lie. These were harder to think of than you would think. Okay, so in my life, I have flown an airplane, I have driven an 18-wheel truck, and I have operated a bulldozer. 2 of those things are true, 1 of them is not true. Can you guess which one is which? Also, to close out the week, I have an extra bonus video that I recorded in December, just before Christmas, or just before New Year's, I don't remember, that I never uploaded. And so, that's coming up right now. Till next time, don't forget to be awesome, and I will talk to you again soon, hopefully. Now, bonus video time. Hello, it is Christmas Eve, and I am out doing some last-minute errands and running around and grabbing some last-minute needs. And I don't have anything prepared to say except that I want to talk about this facial hair. It is nothing to be proud of. Craig Benzine, Weezy Waiter would not be impressed with my efforts to grow a beard, but this is the most I've ever grown it, and it's going to be gone tonight because I have discovered that while there may be women out there who like beards, appreciate beards, my wife is not one of them. And so for Christmas, I promised her this would be gone by this evening. But I thought I would give you all a chance to weigh in. I don't know what I was thinking. You know, it's COVID and you're stuck in the house and you do crazy things. And I thought I would give it one try in my life. I'm 62 years old and have never grown it at all. I am not a hirsute individual, so this is not one of my strengths. But this is what it was, and this way I'll have a record because I don't spend a lot of time looking at myself, and now I'll remember, and maybe that will stop me from doing it again. Or maybe it'll make me want to do it again, and I'll just tell my wife that she needs to adapt. We'll see. You know, so I gotta go take care of stuff. Have a Merry Christmas or a Happy Holidays or all that good stuff. Bye.